Hey guys and gals, Never here from Reconnecting Gaming, and 70 minutes Twitter the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Santa Lucia, Nate's Path. So now let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Okay. See you in a bit. I hear the Aussie gasping for air as he slows down to do a trot behind me. I've got a bit more energy in me still. Huh. If he's such a quiet guy, I wonder what's inspired him to become a mentor. About another mile in, I find myself running along a road I vaguely remember from earlier this month. I feel like Russell drove me down this way when we went out for burgers. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the museum he pointed out, too. What was it he said about it? Something about a ghost exhibit? A bit further up the road and off to the side, I see a middle-aged woman hunched over with her hands on her knees. Looks like she might be hyperventilating? Hey, is everything alright? The rabbit woman looks up at me. Oh, these old bones aren't what they used to be. From what I can tell, she seems like she could easily be pushing her late 50s. That being said, she also looks extremely fit for her age. Is there anything I can do to help? Oh, you're so sweet. I really appreciate the concern, but, She takes in another deep breath. Perhaps my glory days are behind me. She wears an expression full of regret. I think I'll, take a small break. Okay. She starts making her way towards a side alley. I could send someone to help you if you'd like. Don't worry about it, I'll be fine. You go on ahead. I nod and continue making my way up the road. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the woman rest her back against a wall in the alley. Hope she'll be alright. Phew! I think I see the halfway checkpoint. After leaving downtown, the marathon route led me alongside a very heavy end suburb overlooking the ocean. I'm definitely seeing a lot more of the Santa Lucia than I ever have, even with that mini tour Russell gave me. Ah! I see there's a group of people handing out water bottles and joggers passing by close to the checkpoint. That'd be nice to have. I changed course slightly, so I passed by them. Here you go! Thank you so much! Without a second thought, I twist open the top and start chugging. Blah! Man, I was thirstier than I thought. It's a little after 9 a.m. by this point, but it's still cold out here. Doesn't help that the sun hasn't burned through the overcast yet. Ben, wait up! I look over my shoulder and see that Chris is gaining on me. Wow, I didn't expect you to catch up so soon. I must really be going slow. That's kind of mean to say. I didn't mean it that way. She's right, mate. I almost respond with confusion before I remember that's just what Chris says sometimes. The charming nerd. I'm sorry for clamming up earlier. I thought about what you said, and I think you're right. I should try to be more open and candid with my mentees. I know I can be a bit weird sometimes, though. Yeah, you kind of remind me of some guys I knew growing up. I won't go into the details about them, though. Being compared to Jason or Mikey isn't exactly flattering. I do? Yeah, totally. That's exciting. I hope they were cool. They were. Phew, did the sun come out? It's suddenly kind of warm. I'll do my best, but honestly, I'm not the most interesting guy in the world. Who says you have to be? Do I look like I am? Oh, you're just into me, Ben. I wag a finger in front of me. Remember what I said about treating me like an equal? Right, sorry. Well, then you're not interesting to me. And not at all, not the slightest. Is that better? I can't help but smirk. Close enough. I give him a thumbs up. Nice! We continue on together for a few paces as I slow down to match Chris's trot. So you really want to open up, huh? I'll give it a try, yeah. Alright then, tell me a bit about yourself. I know you're from Australia, but where specifically? I'm from the Sydney area. The place with the opera house? You know about it? I guess? I don't know, that's pretty much it. The world-famous Sydney Opera House. I've never been there, but we've driven past it a lot. I imagine it's pretty expensive, yeah. Excuse me, I remember you mentioned you were majoring in computer science. Weren't you looking to get into game design or something? I am. I'm glad you remembered. Nobody seemed to be paying attention when I talked about it during orientation. Sorry about that. I'm not mad or anything. Just surprised. His face lights up. I've always had an affinity for computers that I can't explain. I was the tech whiz at my high school. Whenever something broke down and needed fixing, I knew exactly what needed to be done. The teachers called on me pretty often for help. That's pretty interesting, actually. I'll have to keep you in mind since my laptop seems to be on its last legs. There's not much I can do with a dying computer, Ben. Oh, well, crap. I know a lot of tricks to help get the most out of however much time it has left, though. It could be helpful. Anyway, I'm a pretty avid gamer. I used to have a team I was part of back home. What games did you play? Pretty much everything. We played shooters, real-time strategy games, fighting games. We got real good at Call of War Modern Combat. I probably could have gone pro if I stuck with it. Why didn't you? He goes quiet and slows down his running pace. I realize the answer isn't an easy topic for him. Sorry, I didn't mean to pry. No, it's okay. I stopped around the time my dad died. He looks off towards the ocean horizon. Chris. He perks back up, though there's still a tinge of sadness in his expression. It's not your fault. You didn't know. He died from pancreatic cancer when I was 15. That's... How old was I when Jess died? I'm sorry. Losing a close family member like that really fucks you up. I would know. You do? Yeah. I was around the same age when my older sister died in a car accident. Oh, Ben, I'm so sorry. Thanks. I take a deep breath. It's not easy, but every day puts a little more distance between me and them. It does, yeah. This game is such a damn good soundtrack. I guess that's one thing we have in common. If you ever want to talk about it, Ben, I'm here for you. As a friend or as my mentor? Can it be both? I struggle to hold back a chuckle. Yeah, I guess it can. Cool. So do you have any other family members? I try to steer into a more comfortable topic. I do. I have my mom and stepfather, then there's my little brother and older sister. Oh, you're a middle child? Yep. How big are the age gaps? The one between me and my sister was pretty large. My sister's about 4 years older than me. And she's getting married soon, actually. They have it scheduled for when I fly back home for Christmas. Congratulations. Thanks, I'm so happy for her. My brother's pretty young. He's actually my stepbrother. He just turned 12 earlier this summer. He's pretty good at video games, too. I'm sure a lot of kids his age are. So what made you choose USL for school? Isn't it kind of expensive to be an international student? Why did I choose USL? To my surprise, he actually has to think about it. I guess I always wanted to live in the United States, even if just for a little bit. When we visited, I really liked the atmosphere and the campus culture. Fair enough. I'm actually a legacy student here. You are? Yeah, my dad got his undergrad degree here, too. That's so cool! You must have got a lot of scholarships because of it. Yeah, something like that. I still don't have an explanation why they would accept such a painfully average student like me. My mom and stepfather make enough to help pay for my tuition. But... I nod my head in understanding. It's not enough to cover everything. It's not so bad, though. I get to be a mentor for a bunch of cool people. And weekends at the cafe help pay for my books and groceries. I'm glad you have a system figured out, dude. He gets bashful all of a sudden and rubs behind his head. Thanks! Anything else you'd like to know? This is actually kind of fun. Do you have any other hobbies besides video games? I used to be pretty big in photography. That's how I found out about USL, in fact. Oh, really? Yeah. There was this photo contest for junior photographers in a magazine I used to subscribe to. Thank you, y'all. Water time. Alright, y'all, and we are back. I just beat Horizon Zero Dawn. And I had 69 hours in the game. So, yeah. Nice. Anyway. Sniper. Okay. The prize was a full scholarship to USL along with a brand new high-end camera model. I tweaked my head to the side and scoffed. They actually had a contest reward like that? It's not that weird, is it? I shrugged my shoulders. It just seems a bit odd for the school, that's all. Well, it got my attention. I didn't win, but I still ended up wanting to go to USL in the end. Do you still do photography? I never see you wandering around with a camera. He trails off, clearly thinking about something. I used to, but I sort of stopped last semester. Oh, how come? It's weird, but I just lost all motivation to do it anymore. What happened? I don't know. A girl I knew got involved with a guy I was friends with, and it didn't end well. My ears perk up at this. They look so cute together, too. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I know what he's talking about. Now's my chance to get more information on this. This guy wouldn't happen to be Russell, would it? Gah! Bingo. I really shouldn't say. I run up in front of him and start backpedaling. Chris. Friend, not mentor, remember? Right. Well, since you put it that way... He lets out a deep sigh, then nods. Yes, it was Russell. We joined the mentorship program around the same time. We even had the same training class together. I returned to my position beside the Aussie. So you really were friends, huh? Yeah. There was 4 of us who were really close. Me, Blake, Sam, and Russell. As he lists off the names, I note how I vaguely recognize the name Blake. I was the quiet one, of course. But the other 3 really helped me bring me out of my shell. Especially Russell. If anything, I'd say he's the one to thank for the most for showing me how to handle the mentorship job. Jeez. So what happened exactly? I've only heard bits and pieces, but never the full thing. I don't know if I should talk about it. Why not? The administration told us to keep it just between us mentors. Sounds shady. Though that explains why only a small subset of students seem to know or care about Russell's presence. To be honest, I still don't know what to think. I don't think Russell would ever do such a thing, but everyone else believes it. His shoulders droop a bit, and I was too scared to say otherwise. The way he dances around the topic is starting to get on my nerves. What happened? Chris has a hard time making eye contact with me. You're not friends with him anymore either, right? No, not really. And I guess I don't have to hold back. There was a girl in the mentorship program training class with us. Her name was Katie. I nod my head as he continues the story. She was, a lot like Shay, actually. Beautiful smile, always had nice things to say about everyone. I never knew Russell had a thing for her. So it happened during spring break last semester. What did? The thing. Go on. Poor guy, it seems to be painful for him to recall. But I still need answers, and right now he's the only one offering. Every year the school hosts a big party for students who stay on campus for spring break. Well, a few of us mentors are present for it, including Katie and Russell. From what I heard, Katie had just broken up with a long-term boyfriend of several years. I was compiling a collection of photos from the event for the mentorship program yearbook. God, they look so cute, they look so good together. My ears twitch as he continues on. I found them sitting together by the bonfire pit in front of the UC. I snapped a few pictures of them and didn't think much of it. They were laughing together and having a great time. But then I saw them sneak off towards the dorms. Oh. I already know where this is going, but the anticipation is starting to kill me. I don't know why I followed them, but I did. I saw them walk into Russell's dorm building and I don't know what I was thinking. I was snapping pictures the whole time. Stupid me. Why is that stupid? Because, he lets out another sigh. At this point, we're hardly ever running anymore. Hardly even running anymore. They've slowed down to merely a brisk walk. The pictures I took were the reason the rumor started. I feel a spike of adrenaline in my veins. What rumors? You know, the rumor that Russell did something to Katie. Why would anyone think that? Did she ever say anything? I don't know. I walk along with a dumbfounded expression. Then what gives? She withdrew from the school the next day. Huh? He shakes his head and frowns deeply. She never said anything to anybody, but her disappearance was enough proof for many. Along with my pictures. So you're telling me everyone made up a story in their heads using circumstantial evidence without ever having concrete proof? I suppose so, yeah. That's fucked up, man. Yep. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Before I go, I'm going to give a quick shout-out to our lovely bronze tier patrons. Thank y'all for all you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Thank you to our silver tier patron, Cade Submarine. Thank you for going a bit above and beyond. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to our 2 gold tier patrons, Zeke and Toby. Y'all are awesome. We love you. Thank you for subbing to Ultimate Tier. Anyway, if y'all want to get your names in the credits, get access to all of our not safe for work contents as little as $5 already. I love you all, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!